Hello, my name is Gregtech and welcome back to our Omnifactory playthrough. We are over by the large plasma turbine and it is running, and it does say we're at 100% of the speed, and we're outputting 41,000 EU per tick apparently. And take a look at this. It is actually filling up. So it is filling up pretty fast here. And like I said, this is kind of where I am. I don't want this running using fuel if this is full. Now, I don't know the best way to go about doing that, other than having it just like sent into a massive battery, which is kind of why I did this one as big as I did. I do need to upgrade these. Could probably put even more. I could do we could do the Enderium flux capacitors, and then I could even add holding, I think. Well, if I wanted to, I could even add holding, and I think that'll boost it. And holding's pretty easy to get with the enchanter, this thing, dark steel enchanter, which is pretty easy to get. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. The cool thing about this though is apparently it is, well, it does say it's stored in RF, but it's kind of cool. It shows you how much EU you have. But I guess we'll just let that run. But I'm kind of thinking maybe just, I don't know, when it gets almost full. At this point, we're kind of, yeah, I may just turn it, like just disable it. And that will actually slow it down. Does it output? See, it's still outputting. It hasn't turned off. If I touch this, I'm still going to take a lot of damage, and it'll slowly spin down. So maybe I will just do that until we get more a permanent kind of. I may just. What I'm thinking is I will kind of just have this for on-demand kind of crafting. If I'm running my blast furnaces a lot, using up a lot of power, I'll kind of switch that on until we get a more a better kind of power setup. I just don't want to waste the power. I'm pretty sure if this is full, this will continue to run, and I don't have the best I don't have the best supply of helium, as I remember. I set that thing up and we didn't get it. But yeah, we're down to 10,000. And we've gone through about 600,000 buckets. So, I don't know. I'm just kind of seeing, just testing this out and seeing how it goes. And yeah. The cool thing though is, since this is a battery, I probably didn't need to turn it off quite that early. But yeah, since this is like a battery, when I turn on my blast furnace, it'll just use this power. But it doesn't need to be like running or anything to use that power, which is kind of cool. So yeah, still kind of working on this, but that definitely helps with these now. I don't think we're quite at the point of upgrading this to ZBM, but I think we're kind of there. Yeah, so once it's off, you can actually look at the rotor. All right, so it is draining power. I wonder. All right. So that's interesting. All right. So what that's telling me is it is prioritizing this. This is only hooked up. Well, it's hooked up to this. But yeah, that's prioritizing that over these. See, none of these are actually on. They're all turned off. and it's just using power from that. And that's not what we want. So there we go. Those have turned on. And I want to prioritize these. Interesting. That is something, wasn't quite sure how that would work. Although that is still, what is this? Is that running? I don't know. I can't remember what's actually running. Maybe we will. I just want to, I kind of want to just have this as fully kind of a backup. All right. What is that? That is interesting. The only thing it's hooked up to is this. No, what am I talking about? It's hooked up to this. It's hooked up to the fusion reactor. So that is, all right. That is doing that. All right, so let's do this. I changed my mind. We'll hook this back up. Wait, got that hooked up? No. That, we'll do that. So basically that shouldn't be losing any power. And then I will... How is it still losing power? It's not hooked up to anything. Alright. I thought... I don't think this will... Unless these have like a little bit of a buffer that is filling up. Alright, there we go. So I think maybe these have a little bit of a buffer. That might be it. Alright, so, like I said though, this is going to get redesigned, definitely. But I'm going to do that after I get the Draconic Evolution. And to get that, we need this. So, alright, let me cut here. Let me figure out what I want to do for today's episode, and we will come back. Alright, we are back, and I kind of have a bit of an idea of what we need to do. Like I said, basically we're working towards this. So anything that kind of pops up that we need to do, I am just kind of working towards. First thing, I need to fix a couple things. One is the one is this down here. Now this is just kind of running, and I don't want it to. Well, we're just gonna throw a chest on it, basically. I think, because once this fills up, they're gonna just start popping in the world, and that's usually not the best idea. So I think we'll just do, I don't know how I even want to do this. It's, yeah, see there's one. Heard it. Maybe just throw, because this doesn't auto output, unfortunately. So I think I'll just do that, and then that will export into that chest, and then we won't have to worry about that filling up at all. So there we go. That is fixed. We won't have any TPS issues from stuff dropping in the world. Although I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, because by the time it doesn't spawn fast enough, they'll be despawning before like it gets too bad. But yeah, I figured why not? Let's just do that, because the other kind of issue I'm running into is this fills up so fast. So what I've done this once. I've already broken it and replaced it. Basically just voided all that nitrogen. And I'm going to throw down a quantum tank, which this is just IV stuff. It's not even that difficult, but this holds 4 times as much. So we'll just throw that down, and it will fill up. And I think, yeah, oxygen, we'll do the same with oxygen, because that fills up pretty fast. And I know we just voided a whole bunch of oxygen, but I also have another one for oxygen as well. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of sort that out. These are just slowly filling up, but it will become a problem. I should have like a void kind of thing since this runs permanently, but yeah, for now, I'm just kind of leaving that. So that will do that. I probably should have like an overflow sort of something for the nitrogen, but we will worry about that when this fills up. Yeah, so all right, we got that sorted. Now I am going to need, as I was looking through the things that we need here, two issues we still have that we can't craft. One is these field generators. We'll get to that in a little bit, but these warp engines, this is a new thing. And I am noticing there is two kind of issues that we are running into. One, I need dislocators, and for that I need chorus fruit or chorus flower. And I don't think there is any way to obtain this other than, I mean, we'll set up a phytogenic insulator for farming this, but I don't think there's any way to get this without going to the end. I'm not seeing any other way to get that. So we may actually have to finally go to the end, and I guess we'll be forced to upgrade our leather armor. I know, I'm sure some people are happy about that. But the other thing we're gonna need, just gonna plop that down there. Another centrifuge, and I think I'm just going to do, I'm not gonna have a tank for this or anything. I'll probably just do, let me grab a storage bus. I think we'll just do, we'll just do one for now. Sometimes when you craft 10 up, I have to wait for all the stuff to be crafted up, so we'll just do that. Yeah, I think we'll just do a storage bus. I don't think I need a lot of this stuff, but basically what we are crafting up is tritium. Tritium. Because we need some of this, and I'll show that in a second. But throw a piece of fluid storage on there. Extract only. That way we don't have to worry about stuff going in there. But we'll do that. Insert. Always active. And there we go. All right. So basically tritium is deuterium down to tritium. So obviously this isn't enough. If just to get break even with the tritium, you would need 4 centrifuges and 1 for that. That would just be a break even. If you want to store deuterium as well, which I kind of do, I would need more. But I don't need this in large quantities at the moment, so I'm just going to let this run and yeah, just slowly kind of filled up. If we need to, we can always increase this production. But basically, I'm just going to have a backlog of 64 buckets of tritium. I don't think we're going to need any more than that. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, no. All right, doesn't look like there's like one of those. What are they in? It's not this, is it? Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a solidified tritium or anything. No. Although I am noticing, just quickly saw a couple things that we get Krypton. We get from that setup, and we don't get a lot of it. So I'm probably gonna have to ramp up this production as well. But anyway, so tritium. The reason we're gonna need tritium is for, I just want to set that. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave it for now. I was gonna set this, but I don't want to pull it out. I just want to leave it in there. Is because we need that to craft up these dark solarium ingots. We're going to need that. So dark steel, solarium, these are easy, but we need tritium in a blast furnace. So that means we are going to need yet another fluid in our blast furnaces. So I'm kind of debating, I'm like, do we craft up another blast furnace so we can have 4 more fluids? Or do I just replace one that we have in there? The only thing I can replace, because we need everything else, is the Primal Mana. We have Primal Mana in both, but the reason we have Primal Mana in both is because those ingots take the longest time. So like the Lumium and the Enderium, they have super long cook times, so I like being able to do more than one at once. The other thing, it needs 8600, which I don't think the Nequata coils do. No. So I would need either to put it in this side, or I would need to craft up 16 more superconducting coils. Which, now that I have some more power, not the end of the world. Let me decide what I want to do. I may add, is it time to finally throw in another electrical blast furnace? I know I can share. Like, we could do that, and I would need less coils. The problem is that it makes it harder to add more fluids. Like, you can't share hatches, and I know I've gone over that a few times, why I've done this and not sharing walls. Yeah, let me cut here. Let me figure out what I want to do, and we will come back. Okay, I've gone ahead and crafted up another blast furnace, so we are up to a grand total of 3 blast furnaces. So I think I'm just gonna do, we'll do 4 fluid input hatches again, like equal. And I'm gonna set this up same as the other ones, I think. Throw the hatch there. That is, yeah, that's LUV. Put those there. Don't know all the things we'll put in there, but I'm thinking do put on the left, I'll put on the right. I don't think they need to be facing down, but I usually like doing that. And then I think Primal Mana and let's put this up here first. I think Primal Mana will be one, and then the Tritium that we just got will be in the other one. And then I'll just kind of see what I want to put in the other two. So there we go. Grab thing of this. Do we have we put a thing on it, right? Yeah. We'll do one. And like I said, I don't think we're gonna need tons of this stuff, so I'm not super worried about it, but do that. This needs there. Up. And then I'm gonna need to sort out the filters as well. I'm using a blacklist, and I'm thinking a whitelist would probably be easier. I may switch to a whitelist for this one, I think. Kind of what I'm thinking. All right, so Tritium in the back. Yeah, and I think I'll do Primal Mana. Just because these, like I said, these ingots take a while, so the more you can have crafting them up. I mean, it's only like, I think 15 seconds, but when you have a lot of them, it does add up for sure. Yeah, I'll just do kind of like that. And then, all right, I think that will be, we need to get a recipe. So dark solarium ingots. So far we haven't run into any issues with the filters, but I feel like every time we add a recipe, we might start getting an issue. Like if there's something else that also uses dark steel. Yeah, so that, oops. I mean, again, it looks like we're fine. I think I will switch these to in the whitelist, I think. Because basically if I want to, whenever I add more, I'm gonna have to add all those things to the blacklist kind of thing. So if I just do a whitelist, I think that would be better. That's gonna take me a little bit of time to sort out though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to sort that out. If I just switch this to whitelist and put it on that one, I wonder if that would actually work. I have no idea if this is actually going to work. So if we just switch these to whitelists, switch them. There's going to be some random stuff that can go in both of them that I haven't switched yet. May be a problem. But basically I just have to like go through and figure out. Yeah, it's basically anything that doesn't have a whitelist. See, that's the one issue with the whitelist. You literally have to put every single thing on that you want to go in there. I'll have to think about this. But there is the bus. So I guess we'll do, what do we need? Dark steel and solarium. I don't know, we'll try. We'll see if we do a whitelist with that. Let's do, I need some cables. There we go. That is the output, so we don't need to see that on the interface terminal. All right, and then, yeah. So let's try some of this dark solarium. Why not? Whoops, forgot to put it. So we'll try this. We'll throw it in the thing, just like normal. I think it's one of these sides have, yeah, there we go. I need a few. So basically, I don't know, let's just, I think we need, yeah, we need 4, and I think this is 4 as well. 8. So we need 8. 8 times 4. We need 32 of that. So let's check this out. Let's see if this works. 32. Everything seems okay. I can hear it. Crafting up the solarium. What is the solarium? I don't remember. Is that's just a, yeah, that's a quick thing. Yeah, we already got it. Yeah, that's that kind of, maybe I don't have a coprocessor. I was like, why isn't it starting to do that? Oh, of course, because that goes in the same thing. That's right. Both of those. All right, so there's the dark steel. Has this turned on? Yeah, it's turned on. All right, well, there we go. It's working. That is quite a slow recipe. 60 seconds at 32,000. I mean, that's, yeah, that's no joke. I didn't realize I didn't see that, how slow that was. But, all right, well, that's enough. That's dark solarium for the whole thing. I mean, that's not something we're going to use a lot of at this moment. I don't want to, like, say, ooh, it is part of that. which is part of that. All right. But yeah, we can always increase the speed of this. First of all, we can overclock it twice, and then we can always add more, like I said. Definitely open to expanding, but I'm just kind of doing it as needed. All right, so there we go. That is that. And I think that is everything in the... Nope, course route. All right, I need to get... Let me figure out... I need some armor, and I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I need to go get chorus fruit, which is a bit of a pain. I have no flight, which is a bit of a pain. So yeah, let me figure this out and we'll come back. And we are back, and I've been doing some kind of looking around and trying to figure out, you know, armor and what I want to do. Different armor and like different weapons and stuff. And I've gone ahead and just upgraded my wrought iron sword to an HSS sword. So we'll probably just end up using this. I know there are better swords. Maybe we could even Ender, isn't that like... Yeah, it's a little bit better. I don't have that though. Never actually used that before. But then we'd have to like empower and stuff, so I don't know. I may just end up using this. We could do like that one maybe, but again, we'd have to empower it, and I like sticking with the Gregtech stuff. But you may notice I have a diamond and that, and you may realize what I am doing, and that is creating flux crystals and flux electrum plates. I have set up the blast furnaces and taught the A how to make... Did recipes for a flux electrum blend, because we are going to need them later anyway. Or, can't remember. It was for something. We need these for something. Omni or Catalyst or something like that. But yeah, the reason we're doing this is so we can get this stuff. And I am up there and there. So there is that. But the reason I want that is because we're actually going to get the Ender Dragon stuff. I know we haven't killed the Ender Dragon. We're going to actually kill it. But I am going to... I was just about to say, I'm like, I hope this isn't the jetpack. It's not. Nice. But we have Ender Dragon skills. So, yeah. I figured why not craft this armor up. I've gone ahead and crafted up those. Need lots of glass. Oh, I also switched the my glass recipe to 64 glass because it was actually going faster than I was inputting it, and I actually hadn't realized that. So yeah, so we need 8. We need like a lot of this. We need... How many we need? I think I got too much. Oh well. 16 times 8. 2 stacks. Not 4 stacks. Oh well. There is that. Yeah, I'm sure we'll use that at some point. And then, yeah, just a whole bunch of Ender Dragon skills. I don't know how many we need. I don't want to pull a ton out because then it's having to craft up more. But yeah, let's just go ahead and start making this stuff. So Ender Dragon, that. Oh, we're gonna need quite a bit more. That. Need some Ender Eyes. Do we need these for that? Yes, we do. So 8, 10, 12. 12 Eye of Ender. That's gonna... I'll just take a second. Should upgrade my pulverizer. I think Yeah, it's HV. I should definitely upgrade that. That is something I need to upgrade. Let me macerator, and here we go with the different names for all the different tiers. So annoying. 32 1. No, what is there? Not compressor. Lendomatic. All right, so we'll probably upgrade it to that. There is that. And there is that. All right. So there is the Ender Dragon stuff, and we are finally upgrading our armor. And reason I wanted to get that is because it gives flight. So there we go. I got no jetpack, but we ended up just doing the Ender Dragon stuff for flight, and then thinking it gives chaos resistance, but we're not about to fight the Chaos Dragon. I don't think the Ender Dragon does chaos stuff. I'm going to need... I'm debating, I'm like, do we really need to craft up a ranged weapon? We could do the Flux Bow or whatever. Isn't that Flux Bow pretty decent? Maybe we'll do the Flux Infused Bow. But unfortunately, we are out of time for this episode. So next episode, we'll come back. I messed up that ratio. I could have sworn it was... There was 4 in each. Apparently the legs only had 2. All the other ones had 4. I just assumed they all had 4. Whoops. Oh well. I don't think we're ever going to use those. Oh well. But yeah, next episode we will come back. We will start off and fight the Ender Dragon and get some chorus flower. And yeah, we'll be able to get the dislocators. We'll be able to get this. And we'll also need to get some of these ingots going. Which this is, that's like no joke. I don't know. Should we start passive crafting nether stars? I don't know. Maybe we'll start passive crafting nether stars. But anyway, that'll be for next episode. So thanks for watching and have a good one.